Number 24, at forward, 6'10", number 17, Michael Jr. Your Brooklyn Nets head coach, Tony Fernandez. Let's hear it for your Brooklyn Nets.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Brooklyn, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
Clock at 4. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Giddey. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And White kicks to Vucevic. At 3 off the mark.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Demon. Back to Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. It's tipped. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Here he goes. Outside, White. High post, Vucevic. Claxton's there. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
And finished off by Porter.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Now here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there. That shot off. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's Demon. Outside Thomas. The 3. Here's Claxton. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Claxton's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
9 feet out. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Claxton. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Lock at 6. Vucevic a screen on Thomas. And it's White missing. Nets leading by 6. Here's Demon. Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
Giddey finds Dosunmu. Outside White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Driving in. Tries again. And Vucevic with the layup.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Here's Demon. Giddey defending. Porter dishes to Williams. A putback. Claxton on the follow. Claxton's got his third basket of the night.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now here's Vucevic. Vucevic a screen on Thomas. White the pass to Vucevic. Good defense by Claxton. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Thomas. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Demon. Hasn't made one yet. Driving the lane. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Outside White. Three-pointer, and he's good on the three ball.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Here's Demon. Now here's Porter.
I see him.
Outside Williams. Pass to Claxton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 8 points for Nick Claxton. Giddey with it. White setting the pick for Giddey. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Misses the three. And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Porter. Here's Claxton. Vucevic defending. Here's Demon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Josh Giddey. Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, 2 times.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Demon. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case
of sour grapes.
And he makes both free throws. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the sixth worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Here's Demon. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Down low. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation doors. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length. And I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
No good on that one.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
He doesn't get the second one. Bulls trail by 5. Now Buzelis still scoreless. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. And the wing jumper offline.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Pass to Demon. Outside Williams. Now here's Porter. Giddey defending. Paxton is screen on White. Here's Thomas. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Thomas got his second bucket.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
And here's Vucevic. Claxton covering. And Vucevic kicks to White. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Dosunmu for 3. The rebound by Demon. Brooklyn leading by 7. Outside Thomas. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Oh, okay, Cam Thomas showing off the handles. Look out.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the middle. Excellent D from Thomas.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Thomas with another miss. Bulls trail by 9. Here's White. And again, Chicago. No good. Nets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
My goodness, how quick off his feet is Nick Claxton?
Nets leading by 7. Pass to Demon. From outside the arc, Buzelis grabs the board. Well, Chicago has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. It's White on the wing. Buries it down low. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. .135 left to play in the first quarter. Man passes to Powell. Pass to Traore. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Jones kicks to Williams. Herder against Powell. Herder, no good. Nets leading by 7. Here's Clowney. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Left side, Jones. Powell against Herder. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
From 11 feet away, Okoro kicks to Herder. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Another shot. A rebound by the Nets. Pass to Traore. Got it off in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets up by 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Powell is out there with Traore. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Wolf at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Jones. Still yet to score. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Nets leading by 9. Wolf passes to Powell. Here's Clowney. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. Here's Williams. Clowney pulls it in.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Pass to Traore. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Shot clock at 3. And the Bulls with another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. There's a screen. Pass to man. Over a Okoro. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Isaac Okoro. The Nets have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Okoro. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Jones. And that one falls for man. So he gets them both. Bulls trail by 11. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Inside, here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
At the line, 2,000.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Traore's checked in for Terrence Mann. He hits the second from the line. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Herter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here's Demon. Here's Traore. Williams kicks to Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Giddey powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Outside Williams. Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Herter. No scoring in this one. Dosunmu's shot is off. Here's Traore. He's defended by Herter. There's the pick. Over to the wing. Here's Wolf. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 13. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. And he converts the layup. Buzelis has got his second basket of the night.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Dosunmu. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Nets leading by 11. After Demon. Now Williams, defended by Dosunmu. Outside Porter, over Collins. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Williams. Fires from deep. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Dosunmu. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here they are.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. And here are the Bulls now, down by 12. Pass to Herter. Lets the three fly. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Herter's got himself on the board with 3 there. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 6.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Claxton sets the screen for Porter. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 9. At the elbow, Buzelis. No good that time.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Herter. Vucevic setting the pick for Herter. To the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Now here's Porter. The Nets working the ball around now. And finished off by Porter.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Now here's Herter. Pass to Giddey. Here's Herter. Launches a 3. No good on the shot. Williams against Giddey. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. White's checked in. Giddey surveying the D. White inside. Thomas is there. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Demon. White covering, and a wide open look for Porter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. And he drives in.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
First one falls for him.
A really talented youngster. Mantas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
And so he hits both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Outside Williams. There's Porter with the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you guys. Taking
the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now here's Vucevic. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
That's the Demon. And here is Williams. There's Porter with the three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Nets leading by 8. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. White against Porter. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Dosunmu. And he gets it to go. Dosunmu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Outside Thomas. To stop the drought. And that one goes long. Bulls trail by 6. Here's White. Over in the corner. Dosunmu drains it from beyond the arc. Dosunmu's got 10 points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Claxton. Claxton is screen on White. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn. White with it. Now Thomas defending. And White with the stuff.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Outside Porter. Here's Williams. This one for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Pass to Giddey. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
It's deflected and stolen by Giddey. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for Chicago. What a quarter. And are now out in front with momentum behind them. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Coach Billy Donovan here with us. And Billy, what have you thought about the defense in the first half?
Did a pretty good job. Fouled a little bit too much, but overall was a good job. But we got to do a better job offensively ourselves.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Your pocket line. That's right. Arena Entertainment. Full speed.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Bulls 5 right now. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. Now here's White. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Chicago leading by 4. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Giddey the pass to White. Vucevic is screen on Thomas. And White kicks to Vucevic. Drills it from outside. Vucevic has got 11 points.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Now here's Porter. He's tightly guarded. Demon. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 15. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Williams passes to Porter. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Now here's White. He's got 9. Back to Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Right side, Thomas for the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Cam Thomas is a guy who is always shot ready. Nice catch and shoot there.
Outside, White. Vucevic is screen on Thomas. And White kicks to Vucevic. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 14.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Demon. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a three. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading by 3. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Porter. Vucevic against Porter. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And finished off by Williams.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. Here's the screen. In the corner, it's Buzelis. No good on the 3. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And Claxton throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's White. 9 points in the game so far. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Demon. Pass to Porter. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Giddey with the screen on Williams. Back to Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Vucevic. From the arc. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And good that time. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Now here's Giddey. 13 points in the game. Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter.
Let's remember we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Trey Jones is checked in for Chicago. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Stripped away. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. hits the three-point bomb. Demon's got 5. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Jones finds Vucevic, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, when Vucevic is this active, boy, he is so dependable at drawing fouls.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
That free throw, no good.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
And he sinks the second. Here's Demon. He has 5. Pass to Wolf. Now here's Thomas. Good, nice job down low. 13 points in the game.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's got 12. Pass to Buzelis. And the Bulls with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Moves back up. And Claxton with the layup. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
Here's Jones. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Thomas passes to Wolf. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Nets making a switch here. Collins checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Bulls trail by 4. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Outside, White. And the rejection by Claxton.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Demon. He's got 5. Nets passing it around. Shot from free throw range. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers. Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. To the inside. Here's White. Offside Jones. Back to White. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Demon. Outside Thomas shoots over White. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Inside, here's Collins. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Cameron Thomas.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for White. And that one falls for Collins. Nets leading by 3. Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. And Chicago shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Outside, Jones. And here's Collins. He nails it, and we're tied up. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Porter. 19 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to man. Foul for 3. The shot missing. And Chicago shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And the rejection by Claxton. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Huerter, that's a two-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Huerter's got 5. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Traore. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to man. And again, unable to change momentum here. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Traore. Terrence Mann is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Powell. And it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Huerter kicks to Giddey. Back to Huerter. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Clowney. Outside, Porter. On the wing, man. Shoots from the elbow. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Man's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. And Chicago shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Giddey kicks to Huerter. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint.
Take a break.
And so far, it's working.
2 shots.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Nets trail by 3. Stolen by Jones. Outside Collins. Pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. And the Bulls with another miss. The Nets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Traoré. On the wing, man. Just 5 to shoot. Here is Clowney. That shot is off. Nice defense from Giddey. To the paint. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Porter. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Collins setting the pick for Giddey. No good from outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
All right, fans. It's time to dance.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Traoré. Porter, a screen on Jones. Outside, Porter. Pass to Traoré. Shot clock at 6. To tie it up. Man gets the bucket. Man's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Now Vucevic. Over Claxton. And again, Chicago. No good. It's Powell on the wing. Giddey defending. Here's Traoré. There's Porter with the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
On the wing, Williams. And they get it. And another miss by Chicago.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal. Trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Outside, Porter. Pass to man. To the inside. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Brooklyn making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Thomas comes in for Powell. And Demon subbed in for Traore. Then for the Bulls, Buzelis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Giddey, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, Giddey could not pass on what he felt was a good look. The corner three is pure.
Pass to Porter. It's Thomas outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Thomas. Now here's Williams. Light covering. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, in football they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
It's Giddey with the drive. White wide open. He fires. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Buzelis. Off the run, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Pass to Williams. It's Porter outside, and it's White with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Nets leading by 7. From 10 feet out, that's good from Porter on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight. Now here's Giddey. White setting the pick for Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 6. Outside, White. No good that time. Excellent D from Thomas. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Porter passes to Williams. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. Back to Porter. Takes a 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 6th assist on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, there's no question Vucevic has got offensive skill. When he gets to his spots, he is so effective.
Pass to Claxton. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him. Porter with it. Porter a screen on Giddey. 6 to shoot. Here's Demon.
Well, the ability to be disruptive with your length. Josh Giddey digging down defensively.
Out to White. 3-pointer. It's good from long range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Demon. Giddey defending. And it's good for 2. And the Nets lead by 9.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Here's White. launches it. That's off. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Thomas fires. Knocks down the three.
This is what Thomas has to do to be most effective. Make an impact from three-point territory.
Now here's Giddey. Tight defense on him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon. That'll be his second foul of the game. Giddey. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Giddey will pull it down. Bulls trail by 10. Fires from 14. Oh, the jumper goes.
And you got to like watching Buzelis break down the defense, just taking what they give him.
Now Porter buries it. Nice cut off the ball.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Vucevic. It's the 13-footer. Basket is good.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Demon. Right side, Thomas. And that one is good.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Brooklyn.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Michael Porter.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And both free throws good for Vucevic. 55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Demon. Light covering.
First personal foul. Team seconds. At the line, Demon. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
Cam Thomas. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Off target from outside. So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Michael Porter.